everyone, welcome to my second vlog from my time in Korea last November. In this vlog, I wanted to talk about the various K-pop related activities I had fun doing and would recommend to others when they visit Seoul. I experienced things in Korea as a K-pop fan that I did not see coming, and I left after my 2-week trip feeling very satisfied. I must give a disclaimer though, I did very little research related to K-pop fan related activities that one could do in Korea. There may be a handful of things that I miss on recommending, so please don't rely on this video alone if you're looking for trip ideas. If you've been to Korea before, please feel free to comment recommendations as well. Let's go! So not surprisingly, the first thing on my to-do list was to go album shopping. The first shop I went to was Aladdin, which is a used bookstore. I visited the one in Shincheon and had to travel up a narrow set of stairs to find their K-pop collection. All albums were unopened, but had previous ownership, which is why they were selling at a marked down price. They still had a wide variety of artists, but not many copies of each album. There, I purchased some IU albums under $11 each, as well as some SM artist albums, which in total came out to only $75 USD, whereas 7 albums in the US would cost much closer to $200. When visiting Korea, I would suggest you visit multiple Aladdins littered throughout Seoul to do your album shopping. When I went to other music stores like MTU Records and the bookstore Kyobo Book Center, prices were more expensive, and basically what I expected. At M2U, I got 2 albums and 2 case album versions for $42 total, and at Kyobo, I got 5 albums for $87 total. However, I think my favorite K-pop merchandise shopping experience was at Yongsan Stations Mall. While it may seem like a normal mall at first, take the elevator up a few floors and it's like ascending into a K-pop fan's heaven. I was able to get Day 6 merch I never saw advertised in the US. Oh my god. It's a Day 6 puzzle?
와. 그렇지?
I spent a total of $65 for 2 posters, 1 bookmark, 2 postcard set, 1 button thing, and 1 mini light stick. Occasionally, a label will have a pop-up store as well. During my trip, I was lucky to stumble across YG's pop-up store in Insadong to snag Chanhyuk's solo album that came with an exclusive PC from the store, and then walk down a flight of stairs to find a K-Town For You room that had a very pop-up event inside where I bought a 17 album. And SM's Kwangya, which had opened a couple of days after I arrived in Seoul. The Kwangya looked exactly as pictured online. Giant LED screens projecting their latest music videos, signed merch covering the walls and floor. It was like 2/3 museum and 1/3 store. But it's definitely worth a visit, and my friends and I even grabbed a photo booth pic while we were there, even though I had already gotten one from SM's Office Cafe a few days earlier, but that will be a topic in a later vlog. Here we are, whee! You can stumble across gold just wandering around Seoul. While I was lucky to be invited by Silver Lining to attend a MAMA pop-up event, anyone who walked by was allowed to join the fun. I even ran into a React to the K fan who was visiting from Brazil, and we spent the rest of the day together enjoying whatever site we came across. One of the sites being an NCT 127 pop-up exhibition. The NCT 127 exhibit was like an interactive museum with hundreds of photo opportunities. The theme being my city, we were given a passport at the beginning of the exhibition journey and could get it stamped at several different places with whoever's name we wanted. At the end of the exhibition was a mini store, and even though they were sold out of many items, I was able to snag 2 PCs for around $5 USD total. I should have brought my entire photo card collection with me to Korea because there were a couple of girls hanging outside the store waiting to trade with whomever bought PCs. Before my trip, when I typed things to do as a K-pop fan in Korea in the YouTube search bar, I saw a lot of vlogs of fans visiting various K-pop labels. This wasn't something that ended up at the top of my to-do list because, to me, taking a 15-minute subway just to look at a logo on a building isn't the most exciting thing to experience, but I ended up stopping by some anyways. HIVE, Cube, SM Entertainment, Mystic Story, and JYP. And I have a little story to tell about my time in front of JYP in a future video. If anyone from JYP is watching this, it was a mistake. I promise you I'm not a sasaeng. Don't forget to wander the streets near whatever label you visit. You may stumble across a label run or fan run cafe where you can sit down, buy a refresher, and admire the decorations. I feel like another obvious Korea bucket list item for a K-pop fan is to attend a concert. MAMAMOO had been on the top of my concert wish list for at least 7 years now. I want to see Weeaboo! When I searched concerts coming up on Melon before my trip, I lucked out. I somehow snagged 2 tickets for the first night of their MyCon tour, only after calling my bank to let them know, yes, it was indeed me purchasing a ticket for a concert in Korea. MAMAMOO time. Whoa. MAMAMOO. Wow. It almost felt like I was at a movie theater. I could hear the music and vocals so clearly. Y'all, it's 12 a.m. To tie the K-pop fan experience all together, no matter your singing skill level, you've gotta go to Noraebong. Even if you read Hangul and romanization at the speed of a snail like me, actually attending a Noraebong place that has all of your favorite artists' B-side songs is a dream come true. The instrumental quality is fantastic too. Even the videos they play while you're singing are quite entertaining. And if you had a lot to eat that day, no worries. Just go to Noraebong, sing your heart out, and you'll burn all the calories you just consumed earlier that day when you stuffed your face full of noodles. Wait, what you doing? Noraebong! What you doing? Yeah! Coming up next. Whoa.